Welcome everybody. This is a walkthrough of the internal challenge from Nahamcon 2021. This was a pretty interesting path to go down. It's part of the mission challenge set that was released. So you're basically going through a full penetration test. This is the second part of the path for Orion. The first part is basically doing some OSINT and getting his Twitter, and then you're able to get some credentials. Well, you get your flag first. So this is the picture you find on his Twitter. You'll see that there's the flag right there. But then if you look up here, looks like login Orion, password something. I went ahead and flipped it to try to make it easier. And this is probably the best place to look at it. So it says login Orion, password stars for love for life. And I can never type it, so if I mess it up, I apologize. All right, so we get on here. First off, I always try sudo, which we don't have sudo. LSLA, don't have a whole lot in here. So ps aux, looks like MySQL is running. Anything else? Nope, just 3306. So most likely this is going to be a MySQL challenge. So let's just get some information around it. So it's running an older version, 5547, or sorry, 5547. So there possibly might be other methods than the one that I found. Doing my research, I found this UDF exploit, privilege escalation. Basically, it requires that Python be on there, which we have Python. So we have Python, and we need to have file privileges, and MySQL is actually running as root. So we already confirmed that it is running as root up here. So we do have MySQL potentially as our escalation path. So I'm going to go ahead and go down that path. So I have this pwn.py, is same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and just SCP it over. 31. I never remember what the remote port is. All right, so we should have our file over there now. So we'll just cd over to temp. All right. Just make sure all the imports look good. Working before. All right, so now we just will Python I. And so the one required argument is just the username. So since we had root, just root, and password, which is nothing. Just kind of step through it. And we can check our ID, and we have the EU ID of root. So now we can cat root flat.txt, and we have finished this challenge.